take pictures. Pictures last a lifetime.
She worked at the schools. She volunteered her time for Big Brothers Big Sisters, 4-H leader, on the PTO, baseball coach, soccer coach. I mean, just everything. She just loves kids and loves community.
She just doesn't realize what else she does. So many people look at her and they look up to her, and she doesn't realize it. And she's realizing it now.
She signed and did boot camp at 17 years old. Her mom had to sign for her. And so between her junior and senior year of high school, she did her boot camp. She turned 18, straight to the Army, and then got deployed to Afghanistan, came back, then went to Kuwait, and here we are today. You know, breast cancer in 21, her mastectomy in 22, and January, I think it was 24th, 25th of this year, she got diagnosed that it had jumped to her lung, and now in her brain and liver.
You can either let the sickness be you, or you can overcome it and continue to live your life.
Yeah.
I mean, it's that simple. You're gonna either choose to be sick or you're not.
Stage 4 breast cancer, or metastatic breast cancer, means that the cancer has spread out of the breast to other parts of the body. It does that by getting into the bloodstream, and so it's functionally everywhere. And once it does that, once it gets into the bloodstream and spreads to other parts of the body, we can't cure that. We can't make that go away. This is always going to be something that that person is fighting and dealing with.
We met, and then a year later, I'm sick.
Yeah. She has the BRCA gene, so that runs in the family. And it's more common than people realize. She calls it a family curse, because it literally travels through.
Having a genetic mutation in a cancer predisposition gene like BRCA1, basically what that means is everyone has 2 copies of every gene. If one of those you inherit one from mom, you inherit one from dad. If you have a mutation in one of those genes, then the protein that it encodes for doesn't work. BRCA proteins fix DNA damage. So if the protein's not working, DNA damage goes unchecked, and that leads to certain types of cancer. That can certainly be scary, but that information, having that information, allows us to take preventative steps. And our role is to kind of identify those patients, empower them to take early steps towards reducing their risk and early screening.
So it's definitely important.
Get your checks.
Get your checkups.
Advocate for yourself.
Yep, advocate. If you don't feel comfortable with something, you're fine. Go to somebody else.
Like I said, get help.
Yeah.
Ask for help.
It helps.
Talk to people that can get you there.
Yep.
You can't do it by yourself.
One thing that's really important when we're treating patients, particularly patients with incurable cancers, is doing as much as we can to make sure that they don't miss out on the parts of life that are the most important to them. I think for somebody like Kelsey, who has worked very hard over her life, she's given a lot back to her country, to her community. For her, it's just so important to keep that fighting mentality and do as much as we can. So we've been doing that, and it's a really difficult position where we have to support her to hope for the best and keep that fight. At the same time, cancer sucks, and cancer, sometimes you can't fight it no matter how hard you try. And so at that same time, we have to also help her plan for the worst. And to be able to do both of those things at the same time is really hard.
Stay resilient. Stay resilient. That's all you can do. is, keep going, keep pushing, keep moving forward. You definitely have to work on your mindset and just don't take life for granted. Each one day at a time.